All right, here she is, looking good. Getting to the interior now, which is phenomenal. You know, the exterior definitely took a crazy turn. Awesome upgrades. I think it's working out phenomenally. But the interior is just gonna complement that. Welcome back to the vlog. Thank you for watching. We have a extremely interior heavy episode for you. Updates on Exoskeleton like you guys have been asking for. And the Alpha interior is going in there. We've got the gray headliner. We're working from the back to the front of that truck. It's coming together nice. A lot of custom panels that had to go into that with the seat notch and the 6-person seating. So looking forward to showing you that. Before we get to that, I have 2 other trucks outside. One of them is our search and rescue interior outfitted vehicle, a wagon. And the other one has, again, another one of those Alpha dashes that have being so popular lately. So without further ado, let's go check it out.
Okay, now we're awkwardly sitting in the back passenger seat here.
Oh, I don't even see how you fit in this thing,
It's rad.
It's crazy.
Road trip ready.
Anyways, what do we got back here?
All right, search and rescue, center console, mounted reverse. So we have...
Yeah, it looks like this thing opens, huh?
Yeah, there we go. Bottoms up, got some storage.
Oh, nice.
It will be eventually outfitted with the stretch cable you see on our search and rescue fender well racks, both left and right. And I'm going to show you the search and rescue center console with the same stretch cable.
I need to
get
go
to that
over there
Yeah,
before we
of
can
course.
see that. So right now, before we jump to that, Mr. Sanderson, we're on this.
There you go.
Stuff.
So each of our components that we're looking at here is outfitted with 50 feet of stretch cable per part. So you have tons of options and availability to latch on your overland gear, your daily use, your whatever your heart desire. These things are multifaceted. They have the capability of giving a vehicle a such size of an H1 the areas to store stuff. Really, there's one really poor glove box on this from factory. So this gives you the ability to, like I said, get this thing set up for a day trip, week trip, whatever it may be. A bug out style scenario also. Everything's made with nice quality, 1/4 inch on the plating here, water jetted out, perforated metal, just bomber construction. This thing can be removed if wanted. And just all these things just really add to the utilitarian nature of this very multifaceted and capable vehicle.
So do we have something else up there?
Yeah, the search and rescue center console.
Okay, let me come around so we can go over that thing and
come on.
they can see it better.
This is our search and rescue center console. 50 feet of stretch cable, just like I mentioned on the rear fender well racks there. Lift assist, pop the rubber latch there, up as you go. So this I would say I'm going to use more for my my go-to on a more often basis. You know, kind of long-term storage in the fender well racks. This is going to give you your maps, your snacks, or whatever else it might be. Secure, so it doesn't rattle around as you're off-roading and or commuting wherever you're doing. This package here is phenomenal. Just love the fact it just changes the purpose of your vehicle 100%. From here forward we get into some pretty cool custom stuff that we did for this vehicle, even going to the USB ports. They're a pain in the butt to open up. I can't reach. So we have those throughout. Those are a 2 powered, I think it's a 2.5 amp on one plug, 5 amp on the other, so you have your cell phone and your laptop capable plug, and we have 4 of those throughout the vehicle. Pretty cool. We did an anodized dash kit, so all these parts are black anodized all the way throughout. Gauge bezels, stereo bezel, glove box, the whole works. Again, staying with that black and black on black motif.
Do we do the upholstery on these seats?
Yes, sir. Those
and all the leather work, I should say, just
yes,
in
we
general?
did. Everything wall to wall. This is all Roy's handiwork upstairs. The diamond stitch is something that's really taken popularity. We're doing the EXO in a double stitch diamond, which you guys will soon see with a color match thread on that. So
and all this leather up here too, right?
Yes, sir.
That's a lot of leather work.
Yep, did a lot of work there. Yeah, no, it worked out well. He did supplement his gauge and his engine monitoring system. So he has EGT boost and trans temp down in the area where we commonly put our switches.
See over there.
And
Maybe we should move around so I could see that stuff.
Yeah, maybe I should get out because I'm starting to sweat balls.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that too.
Give me a shoehorn and get me out of this thing.
Are you having trouble there, Sanderson? Oh, what the fuck?
I gotta take your feet out sometimes.
Get out of this thing.
I want to quickly go over what we did on the driver's side and how it enhanced his operations on the vehicle. Momo Trek R steering wheel, great feel to it, awesome steering wheel. Having a tough time now being out of Italy, but we found a good source to get those, keep them coming in. All of our bezels for the gauges are billet on our CNC machine, then sent out for black anodized. Autometer gauges throughout, including the ones I mentioned earlier, with the boost, pyro, and trans upgrade. The Alpine system throughout is complemented with this main head unit here, which controls his front and rear camera. He has Alpine speakers throughout. Even on the back seats, we have 2 Alpine shallow subs under the seats there. Fully powered and supported with Alpine amps. I do like to theme the stereos with brands, trying to have that cleaner quality. They all kind of play well together when you go that route. He does have a Johnny President CB. This is a 24 12 volt. So for your Humvee guys, it's a good one to go with. We've done that a ton of times. It's a nice fit, very functional. CBs aren't used as often, so it's nice to not be a big unit sitting on the dash. French that in, get it out of the way. Use it when you need it. And it's one of those things where it's you don't miss it until you need it. So it's good to have. Again, we got the USB ports everywhere. Trying to update this somewhat dated vehicle, bring it up to current standards. So that's about it in a nutshell. Just black on black on black. Keep saying that. Can't deny it. Like the look, the feel, the finish of it. Awesome truck.
We will be showcasing this truck in an upcoming episode. Today I'm just going to give you a sneak peek on the interior. It's our Alpha Dash kit that we started with, and it's on a ton of trucks now. We complemented that Alpha kit with a Recaro set of front seats. We did duplicate the look of these Recaros for the rear factory seats with that same double stitch quilting that you see throughout the vehicle, seats, door, and the door panels there. Has our autometer gauges in the dash, one of the larger Alpine screens, but when we complemented that Alpine screen, or the audio video system, set of Morels. The speakers are the last thing to go into this unit, so you'll see that in that upcoming video when we do showcase the whole build. But really nice truck, black with that silver accent for the Alpha style that it is.
Really?
Because I don't know where you're looking at. I don't know where you want to go.
I'm on you. I don't
Oh, you
know.
are. Okay.
I don't know. I'm just following you.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
Yeah, true. And then the 6 Morel separate set speaker components going everywhere else. Wow. So just an awesome truck.
So I did see something that's we don't normally see on these seats. Mm-hmm. And what is special about these Recaros right here?
These are, I think they're the Ergomed model. So it's a 12-point adjustable seat, heat and cool. Has the full lumbar support.
Yes, that's what I was referring to.
Exactly. Yeah, heated and cooled. These are a high-end seat. They're rather long and large for the H1 base. So it takes a great deal of manipulation to make them fit, which is great. We have Roy upstairs. He can handle that no problem, and it gives us the freedom of doing the finish that we want. This double stitch square quilt that we're going with.
I know. Jesus.
Well, it's a little long word. There's a lot of descriptions there. All right, so yeah, that's it. We're gonna cover this truck in great detail when it is finished. Get those subs in there, get the component speakers in there. We'll be back to this truck in its entirety in an upcoming episode. Let's now go over to the Exo that you guys have been waiting to get the update on. All right, here she is, looking good. Getting to the interior now, which is phenomenal. You know, the exterior definitely took a crazy turn. Awesome upgrades. I think it's working out phenomenally. But the interior is just going to complement that all across the board. We went with our search and rescue fender well racks. They're dual purpose now. We have some multi-function to those. We opted for a gray headliner, and some of you guys might be familiar or who are familiar with the H1 platform. You'll notice no C-pillar overhead. We went into detail on one of the other episodes about that, where they had Flo and I jumping around on the factory C-pillar, but it eliminated us to snug mount that up against the roof. So now we have nothing obstructing the overhead on that rear passenger, the 4 people that are back there for the 6-person vehicle.
Yeah, I didn't even realize. I mean, I know we've gone over it before, but since the liner's been put in, I didn't even realize that was gone.
It's phenomenal. Yeah. Now I got to try and figure out a way how to get rid of that B pillar, and then we're gonna have one full headliner. Because being rather tall, I'm in a 94 right now, the copper truck. I just ran it yesterday up to a local event, and the B pillar is right by my head. I've got to lay back a bit more to get past that. Right, not everyone's goofy as tall as I am, but it's just one of those things we're trying to be conscious of, so we can move forward on these builds and make them better for anyone. And then this is going to be great. You know, that was always one of the issues of the 6-person, is that C-pillar back there, or that I guess it was the C-pillar, the overhead C-pillar. Removal of that just changed, it's a game changer. So the Alpha Dash is going in there now. You'll see behind the passenger door there, we have that custom panel because of that seat notch and how that's been moved back a couple inches. So that's all custom paneling that was made in-house. So beside the C-pillar removal that we did there, we had other panels we had to work with because of the 6-person seating. So take a look at the handiwork these guys did. Taking the existing tunnel pad or tunnel panel and cutting it down, folding it over. Now that's going to cap the carpet when that carpet is installed on top of the level 2 that's going to go on the center hump here. So you have that nice clean transition as you work your way back to those 2 center seats. Custom seat base there. It's going to have the access panel, lockable glove box underneath. Just overall, it's the details, it's the little things I really like.
So this normally doesn't have this like cut in there, right? It normally just goes straight across. You can imagine
this goes all the way across. So with the 6-person, I'm not sure if we've gone into detail on the specs of it, but we dropped the actual seat area down 3 inches. Originally designed to try and gain that headroom to get away from that C-pillar. Now, and again, we're still utilizing that because we want to get that headroom there. But then we drop this part down almost 14, 15 inches to get that leg room. We're going from here down here. So that way you're not sitting in the seat, the center seats, with your feet at the same height as your rear end. The factory jump seats that are in there are awkward because you're sitting up high, you're grasshopper in the back of this vehicle. This makes it to where I actually feel comfortable sitting in every one of these 6 seats. We did outfit the interior with that blue stitch. Magic Hands himself, Roy upstairs, has done all this interior. All these 3 trucks we're showcasing today have been done under his control. So let's go touch in with him and see what he's got going on. All right, we're upstairs with Magic Hands Roy himself. He's laying down the double stitch diamond tuck for the Exoskeleton truck. As you can see, it's all high-end leather, foam backed. We did this double stitch pattern and it's just taken off. It really is a great look. A little bit of time involved going back and forth, but Roy's a magician. He's getting it done.
It takes more time to do the double stitch, but at the last it come out very nice looking in the truck.
And then the grid pattern you put down to preview it is the white line. That's not one of your stitch lines. That's the middle, and you stitch either side of that white. Or how do you mapping this out?
I got it running one line first, and then I take the original as a sample, and I just follow the other one.
Oh, okay. So you just step it all down.
Yeah,
I get you.
Yeah.
Very cool. No, cool.
I'm not gonna tell you all my secrets.
I know, right? Yeah. Hey. But you can't deny that just has a great look to it. The blue thread that we got matches the car, the exterior, that Exo very well. Really looking forward to that. And these are single threads, or are you doubling up on here?
No, that's a single one.
Single,
that's
yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Nice thick thread count there. So very cool. That's how we're doing it. That's how this coming along. This is the upholstery side of it all. You've seen it in 1 or 2 episodes before, but this is really where it comes down to the details and really finishes off these builds. This machine and the man behind the machine is really what's the beauty of it all. And that's a wrap, another episode. Thank you for watching. I enjoy sharing what we do here with you guys. I hope you enjoy watching it. Please comment below anything you want to see that we don't touch on. If you want to see something in more detail, please let us know. Stay tuned for the next coming episodes. We got more on the exoskeleton and other builds that we've been teasing you on. I like that green slant back. And not to mention the DDE. There's a little voice that came out of nowhere, just mentioned the DDE, and that is true. That's coming too. So stay tuned for that. Scroll down, hit the subscription button. Don't forget, hit that alarm, that bell, get that reminder too. And we'll see you next time. I don't know how we're gonna see you, but you'll see me next time.
Done.
What? Ow, 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 you see that? Let me come around so we can see that bitch. Probably shouldn't say that. It's not your good side? You don't feel cute?
No. Stays are done.